right. Hey, guys. Good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to see who is coming towards you this week in regards to love, romantically, who's coming towards you. Hey, Kitty. Hey, FG. FG, Janet. Hey, T-Rose. So what we're going to do is who this person is, see who's coming towards you romantically. What is their energy? How are they acting towards you? How do you know who this person is? So that's mainly how I'm going to do it first, is how you know who they are. What energy are they bringing? How do they bring it before? Hey, Danielle. And just kind of go from there, see whatever's going on in this person's energy. How are they acting towards you this week? What are their intentions, actions, all of that? And what would they say to you? And then also, how do you feel about this person? Just to get more of a clarifier for who you know who they are. So make sure to take the reading how it resonates. Hey, April. Hey, Love Apples. Take it out resonates, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, and watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. Also hype the reading if it lets you hype it. If you want to book a personal reading, I have a sale going on right now for the New Year's, 15% off, $15 or more. Everything's below in the description for that. And it is an automatic discount, so it'll come off after you spend 15. And I guess there's another discount as well if you spend, I think if you buy at least 3 readings, it takes like 30% off or something like that. So if you want to do that, if you want to do Cash App or PayPal, I still have 2 for $20 for those. So yeah, everything's below in the description. Now, if you did book a reading, I will get to it today as soon as possible. I do have plans this morning to go out of town with my son and my friend, so I'm going to be gone for a couple hours, but I'll be back by this afternoon, this evening. So I'll get readings done as soon as possible. Hey, Anna. All right, let's go ahead and do Aries. Also with members' questions, I think I'm going to do members' questions tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you guys would like to go ahead and send me your questions, your members' readings, I would appreciate it, guys. All right, Aries, 233. Hey, Angel Eyes. 233 for Aries. All right, let's see. Who's coming towards you? All right, who's coming towards you guys this week? What's their energy? How do you know who they are? Ooh, third party. Okay, third party. First card out. Okay, let's see what else. So some of you, they could have put you in a third party. Okay, the Runner in reversed. Okay, Dragonfly in reversed. This could have been somebody in the past that kept running from the connection, caused you a lot of confusion. Hey, Jean. Okay, somebody didn't make a decision on you, and they're not changing. Okay, well, for a lot of you Aries, this person could have been a runner in the past. Maybe they're not wanting to run now, but it looks like somebody that put you in a third party, and they didn't want to make a decision between you and somebody else. So let's see. Let's see who this is. Now, it could be you have a decision, so we'll take it out resonates. I'll see kind of when I get your feelings for them, who this person is more. So why third party for this person? What's the third party? The 9 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, the Sun and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, for a lot of you, yeah, there was some kind of third party. For a lot of you, what I'm getting, either you were the past person, so you were the person from the past, and they kept going back and forth between you, or they could have been juggling you with somebody else from the past. Because I'm getting this is somebody that didn't want to make a decision, 2 of Swords, in regards to what they wanted, okay? And maybe there's times where they came towards you, you felt things were going well, and then they ghosted you or whatever. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the King of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. So it's like they would give you a little bit. Some of you, they'd breadcrumb you. They'd come in and act like, high and mighty, want this connection. And then it's like they would get defensive or get argumentative. Or if you try to tell them like, hey, is there somebody else? Or hey, what's going on? It's like they would start a fight with you. They get argumentative is what I'm seeing. Some of you, it could have been a Leo. I have strong Leo here. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody that didn't want to make a decision. Okay. Hey, Carrie. I did see Leo before with the sun too. So some of you, it could be a Leo or Leo was involved. Why decisions in reverse? Six of Swords reverse. See, some of you, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. They didn't really know what they wanted. So it's like they went back and forth between you and somebody else. Yeah. For a lot of you, they came towards you passionately, intimately. But, and it's like you would tell them like what's going on. You'd ask them about it. Hey, is there somebody else? And they would get defensive. And I think they would show up for you for a little while, give you attention, make you feel like things were going somewhere. And then they would get mad, you know, if you call them out or something like that. Hey, Christina, what are their intentions right now with Aries? The Moon in reverse, the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, they want to tell you what happened. Wow. For a lot of you, they do want to tell you what's happened, why there was a third party. I think they're going to reveal to you with the Tower and the Empress. I think this person is realizing your worth and how they should have chose this other person. For a lot of you, they could have chose this other person because of money or something like that. I think they're having an awakening here with the Moon in reverse, the High Priestess, that you are the person that they want to settle down with. Yeah, and that they're heartbroken, that they put you in this third party. So this person wants to marry you. They want to be with you. Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Tower. But for a lot of you, there's a karmic involved that they kept getting involved with. Okay, or they kept going back to an ex that just wasn't good. So let me see. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? You feel like you never had a clear headspace, or you just never understood like what was going on. Yeah, a lot of you feel like you're having a hard time healing from this because you kept getting abandoned by them. You know, it's like they come in, they make it seem like they're working on things, and then they disconnect. So a lot of you feel like you are the divine feminine in their life, but you felt like a lack of power or felt you weren't enough because of their inconsistency. Okay. Hey, Hot City Tape. What would they say here to Aries? All right, what they would say is, the distance between us kills me. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. That's exactly what I said. So a lot of you, they kept going back to this karmic person. And I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Yeah, so they realize you are the Empress. You're the person they want to be with. You had a lot of confusion about this person. I think you'd called them out on the third party, and they just would lie to you or just be really defensive. And that was kind of a red flag. Okay. So some of you, it's a Pisces or a Cancer. I have Virgo, strong Leo, and then Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. But for the most part, that was a good reading. All right, 841. All right, who's coming towards Taurus this week? You're welcome, T-Rose. Okay, somebody's at a crossroads, Taurus. So they might have a decision to make at a crossroads, whether or not to commit to you or be with you. This person doesn't want to miss an opportunity. Or they know that they will if they don't make this decision. Wow, this is somebody that wants to marry you or commit to you. And they don't want to run from this connection anymore. So this person's at a turning point about making this commitment more serious. Okay. But they have fear holding them back. Okay. Because they don't want to lose their freedom. So you got somebody that doesn't want to lose their freedom, and knowing that they need to do more in the relationship. Yeah. This is somebody that knows they need to offer you more with Venus here, but they keep avoiding. So they want to offer you more is what I'm seeing here. This person knows I need to give more to Taurus. I see marriage or a higher level commitment, but I'm scared to lose my freedom is who this person is. The Devil and the Two of Swords. Somebody that's in this negative mindset of I'm going to lose. if I commit, I'm going to lose my freedom, or I'm not going to have control. I'm not going to have power of some sort. Okay, well, let's see. Why crossroads and proposal in reverse? Okay, that card's being stubborn. Flipped off the table. 10 of Cups. Okay. The 9 of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands. Judgment reversed. This is somebody that knows you are their 10 of Cups, and they don't want to fight this anymore. This is somebody that is very passionate towards this relationship. And I think they're afraid that if they make the wrong decision and they don't come towards you in a way of wanting to commit, have a higher level of relationship, that you're going to be done with them. Okay. This is somebody that knows they need to change their player ways. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. This is somebody that wants to commit to you with wedding rings. Why wedding rings? Yeah, Temperance. The Hierophant. The King of Swords. And the Star. I mean, this person sees marriage with you. So it could be a Taurus, could be an Aquarius. I have Sag. This is somebody that they do see, Page of Pentacles. They see committing to you. They want to commit more to you. But the problem is they're scared of losing their singlehood, their freedom. Okay? There's a fear of losing their freedom here. Of taking this chance and not having freedom. Yeah, the World. But that's coming to an end. 7 of Cups reverse. I don't think they want anybody else. 3 of Cups. Strength in reverse. They're needing to let that player side go. So this is somebody here that they don't want to lose their singlehood. They're afraid of being single. Okay, or they're afraid of not being single. But they know they want to commit to you. They're making this clear headspace here with the Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, that you are the best one for them. They want to commit. And they're at this crossroads of like, I know I need to give a higher level commitment to Taurus or I'm going to lose them, is what I'm seeing here. So it's somebody that, they know that they need to commit to you and they need to stop being so scared of being single, of being only single. They know they want more of a relationship with you. What are their intentions? Emperor in reverse, Justice, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands reverse. I think they're wanting to stop being, a player for a lot of you. And this is somebody that they want to put in the work. They want to be fair to you. They don't want to be playing games anymore. They don't want to just give to this connection when it's available or when it's free for them. I think this is somebody here, Taurus, that, they do want to give to this. They do want to see more of a higher level commitment, but they need to stop with their ego. They need to put that aside. They need to give up something to be with you, which I feel is their singlehood. How do you feel for this person? So either they want to be in a relationship or they want to be married. Okay, you feel rejected and reversed. Okay, boundaries and clear headspace in reverse. So you feel a little bit unsure where you stand with this person because they keep putting up boundaries or they keep disconnecting from you. Not really sure like what their intentions are is what I'm seeing. You feel like this person's hot and cold. One minute they ghost you, the next they don't. Hey, Tamika. All right, what they'd say to you is, I knew you were the one when I met you, and I wish you were here with me. Okay, so basically who this person is somebody that you are confused about what's their intentions. They keep coming in and out, keep putting up boundaries. Some of you could feel they put up blockages in the connection, and it's because they're scared to lose their freedom. They're scared of not being single, but this person knows they're going to lose an opportunity if they don't get with you and do this opportunity. Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Sag. Could be any sign, but yeah, this person is pretty well aware they want to commit. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini 1420. Okay, so that's the Temperance and the Judgment. So somebody might be wanting to come back and smooth things over with you. Could be a Sag or a Scorpio. Oh, you're welcome. Wow, somebody that ghosted you. Somebody that ghosted you could be returning for some of you. They silenced you, ignored you. But now they're scared to come towards you. Yeah, this is someone that ghosted you. Now they're scared to take a risk or take an opportunity to contact you. This is somebody that is doing some self-reflection. Okay, so maybe they're asking themselves, why did I ghost Gemini? Or why was I scared to give to this? Okay, somebody very guarded and kind of similar to the Taurus one. They were scared of losing their freedom, or they didn't want to be too vulnerable. Okay, maybe this person got scared of taking a chance in this connection, so they ghosted you. That's kind of what it feels like here. Wow, the Fool and the Four of Cups. So it's somebody that it's like they wanted to take this chance, but they either felt like they were just not satisfied in the connection for whatever reason, or maybe questioned if they were good enough for you. So why do they ghost you, this person? Okay, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I feel for selfish reasons. The Fool and the Page of Wands. I don't think they were ready to completely open up. For a lot of you, they're emotionally unavailable. And this person came towards you in this carefree energy. You know, some of you, it's a fire sign. I'm getting strong fire here. They came towards you in this confident energy. And then once things kind of got more serious, or there was more of an attachment, then this person was scared. Is kind of what I'm seeing. Because in Poker Face in reversed, I feel like they already took a chance on this. And then they pulled back from giving to you. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Then they kind of put up a boundary here, pushed you away. Queen of Wands reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's so weird. Hey, Wendy, that's so weird because the Justice and the Star here. So it's like this person knew they wanted to commit, or they wanted more with you, but they put up blockages. For a lot of you, they stopped communicating as quick with you. Like they started becoming more kind of cautious, or not really communicative, not making as much time for you. So it's like at first everything was going so well. This could have felt like, oh my God, I have so much chemistry. I'm very into this person. And then like once maybe they got feelings, or they thought like the investment of the connection, then they got scared. Because this is somebody very guarded towards you, scared of being vulnerable. The Moon in reversed. 8 of Wands in reversed. Ace of Cups in reverse, King of Swords, somebody that started to detach. So like I said, I feel like it started really well. You got communication from this person. They were showing you a lot of interest. They were putting into the connection like, hey, let's make plans. Let's do this. And very spontaneous, very fun. And then all of a sudden, maybe feelings got involved, or they got scared. And then now you're seeing less of this person. Yeah, now they're scared of committing. So now some of you, you're not even in contact at all. Like they ghosted you. There's no communication. And maybe you want clarity. What are their intentions? Like, why are they showing up in your reading? Okay, they're thinking about getting out of the silence with you. They know that ignoring you wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah, now they're in their head about what to do. I think they're scared of offering you commitment, or scared that they're not good enough. I feel for a lot of you, Gemini, this person felt that they were just inadequate, or they didn't have enough to offer. And in the beginning, it was like carefree. It's like they didn't care. They didn't really have much expectation. And then once you guys started building some kind of exchange of relationship, then this person got scared. Yeah, because the Star and the Justice. I mean, this person wants to be with you, but they're overthinking the situation. And for a lot of you, they got scared and ghosted you. How do you feel about this person, Gemini? Well, you don't feel like they're your soulmate. Rejection in reverse, resistance in reverse. Some of you don't really care. You're like, okay, well, if you're going to reject me, or if you don't want to be in this connection, then that's on you. Some of you, maybe you didn't know this person well enough to be seriously connected to them, because they ghosted early on for some of you. Yeah, some of you, I mean, you saw potential, but it's like it ended as quick as it started. So like, you don't know if they're your soulmate. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You're like, I don't really know how I feel about this person, because they came in with a Star, but then the Tower in reverse, the World, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you feel like this person was just kind of a waste. You know, it's like I put effort into this, and I had to rebuild things in the beginning. Maybe even felt that like it just wasn't meant to be. If you're already having issues in the beginning of the connection, if you're already having issues in the beginning and you had to try to fix the relationship and gain their trust or whatever, then it's already kind of damaged. Or it's like it didn't start on like a stable foundation for some of you. So what would they say to you? I can't go another day without you. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Yeah, I'm on my way to you, I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Hey, Anne. So yeah, this is somebody, I don't really know if you feel a strong connection because like you said, it was kind of rigid or it was kind of hard to get through to them anyways. So it's like, I didn't really know much about this person. You know, I mean, I felt a connection. It was fun, but on a deeper level, I didn't really know much about them. So I don't know if they're my soulmates. I don't really know them, you know? Hey, Milka. Could be a Virgo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. Aquarius, Cancer. Very guarded person. Could be an Aries. But it's weird how they showed up in the beginning in this full energy. And then now they ended it in the King of Swords. So it's like going from all fun and carefree to like pretty serious, you know? Hey, FG, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Okay, at 21 minutes exactly. Okay, number 21, that's the World. So let's see. This could be somebody at a distance. I just saw healing. Hey, Mocha. Okay, mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So somebody maybe that you've had a complete ending with number 21 being your timestamp, maybe this connection has already closed out. Okay, somebody from the past, outdated. Okay, replaying events. The Chaser. Okay, this person is maybe codependent or they're going to end up chasing you. I did see grounded in reverse and love call. So this person's not really in the best energy. Okay. They have a codependent energy. Wow, this could be your twin flame. Okay, party in reverse and regret. So maybe this person feels bad for acting codependent or just repeating past cycles. Maybe not changing. Okay. This is definitely a twin flame for a lot of you. Wow. Yeah, there was a painful ending between you and this person. I feel this is somebody that it's closed out with. So why mistakes? What do they feel bad about? Queen of Cups. 4 of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Cups. 2 of Wands reversed. I think this person feels bad like they put you through a lot. And they caused you a lot of confusion because they were in and out with you. They're very inconsistent. This person knows that you love them, that you opened your heart to them, that you were really happy and in love with them, or you really cared about them. At least they knew. Because this person knew that with the Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Cups, like you were infatuated, you loved them. And with the 2 of Wands reverse, this person feels bad how they were inconsistent and they just didn't really make a decision with you. Okay. Yeah, this person could have just been doing a lot of repeated cycles in the past because of abandonment. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Swords, and the World in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Some of you, they kept rejecting you, playing mind games with you. Maybe they emotionally manipulated. I don't know. This is somebody that maybe didn't want to lose their freedom either. So maybe they were like hesitant to fully commit to you or fully give to the connection because, you know, they like to get attention or they like to play mind games. This is somebody that maybe they were younger than you as well. Okay. And they just weren't maybe maturity wise older. Like this is somebody that just didn't want to do any better. Okay. But they were your twin flame, or they still are. 2 of Cups in reverse. You guys are separated though. Yep, Ace of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups, and the Hermit. They're having a realization about the connection. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Feeling like you guys were fated, but they messed everything up. They caused you to be unhappy. They were the main problem in the situation. This is somebody taking accountability for their part, basically. And that's who's in your energy. I think they're hesitant. They're thinking about coming forward and apologizing to you because they've had time to self-reflect here and think about the damage that they caused. They're upset. I think they weren't on your maturity level because a lot of you are showing up as a Queen of Cups, which is your energy. And this person's showing up as somebody kind of younger, more immature, somebody that didn't want to fully commit to you or the relationship or just played a lot of mind games about commitment. Hey, Danielle, what's their intentions here? 6 of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, 5 of Swords reversed, King of Wands. I think this person wants to apologize. Yeah, they want forgiveness here for their ways in the past, like why they were so, impulsive, or why they constantly wanted attention, or why they didn't make you happy. Okay. Hey, Katie. This person feels bad for the inconsistency, the lack of communication, the misunderstandings. Okay, so this is somebody that is having a lot of awakening here. They are having a self-realization that they didn't really treat you the best in the past. And a lot of you are a soulmate or a twin flame. How do you feel about this person? Soulmates in reverse and emotional storm. So a lot of you feel there is still a lot of love you have towards this person, but there's also a lot of unstable feelings. Some of you feel like you're not really sure if you want to be open to this connection, or if this person is still, going to be giving this back to you. I think you're hesitant and scared because of the past. So what they would say to you: I underestimated how important you are in my life. So yeah, they know they took you for granted. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. I need to tell you the truth. I'm scared you will reject me. Yeah, they could be scared. That's why they're afraid to reach out. They're scared that you're not going to want to hear from them. Okay. So it could be a Leo, a Virgo. Could be any sign. But I'm definitely getting somebody from the past or thinking about, the ways that they came towards you, how they played a lot of mind games, and it just wasn't fair to the connection. And you guys are some kind of twin flame. Okay. They could be on a twin flame healing journey, trying to heal from what they've done. Hey, Joel. All right, Leo, 2646. Let's see. Who's coming towards you this week? Energetically, physically. Commitment reversed. So either somebody non-committal, somebody you've never had a relationship with. We have too many differences. So values, maybe this person didn't value the connection. Maybe they didn't want to commit. Some of you, it was like a non-traditional relationship. Maybe they didn't want to commit. I'm getting kind of a Taurus energy off of this. Okay, this person, I don't think they only wanted you as like a seduction though, but they didn't want to fully commit. So it's like they want you, but they didn't want you like just physically. They wanted more out of you, but they didn't give to the relationship. Yeah, this person had an outdated way of thinking, or they had repeated patterns that they didn't let go of. So maybe how they treated people in the past, they treated you. I feel like that didn't really end well. Yeah, this person believes in reverse. I'm getting like a strong Taurus energy off of this. You guys had different beliefs. And I feel like here we have too many differences. That was an excuse for why they didn't commit to you. They acted like, oh, well, I'm unwillingly not wanting to change. Basically, that's his energy or their energy. It's like, I don't want to change. We have too many differences. I'm not going to bend for you. I'm not going to change shit. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Yeah, somebody that I think you started to realize. For a lot of you, wow, illusions in reverse in summer, maybe your last birthday season, like last summer, you started to get a lot of realization of what this connection was, what their true intentions were. Yeah, rose-colored glasses, literally. That's in reverse. So maybe by last summer, you realized what this person was really about or what they wanted, okay? All things 85 Taurus. All things Andrea. So yeah, a lot of you, I'm getting a Taurus energy off of this. Doesn't have to be, but it's kind of the energy I'm getting. Where they wanted more out of the connection, but didn't want to physically give you a relationship. Why commitment reversed? They kind of wanted their cake and eating it too, is what I'd want to say. Yeah, it's like I don't want to commit. Ace of Pentacles reversed. High Priestess reversed. The Strength. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. But it's okay to play mind games with you. It's okay to kind of, now I'm getting the word, like, what's that called? When you kind of like mess with somebody, like you put it in their face. Like you kind of like tantalize, is that the word? Or you kind of like torment someone. It's kind of like they tormented you with the idea that they might commit to you. Or they had you kind of like stuck hanging on to them. Now I'm getting that song, who sings, is that Taylor Dane or something? She's like, you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like they tormented, they tormented you. They played mind games with you with the High Priestess reverse, where I think you didn't know what was real. And you kept holding on with the strength. Like, oh, maybe they will, break free. Maybe they will commit to me. But yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of you, this person was kind of toxic. And you had this vision in your mind. That's what kind of kept you hanging on, that you guys would eventually be together, you be in a relationship, because they gave you a lot of mixed illusion or a lot of things that may or may not make sense. Maybe this would work, maybe it won't. And I think a lot of you consume too much into this. Okay, why seduction in reverse? I hate that. Hey, Summer Breeze. Two of Swords, the Four of Cups reverse, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands. I think they even lied to you about a third party, because the temptation reverse, that can be seduction, third party. So they even lied to you about a third party, made it seem like, oh, I don't want to date other people, or I wouldn't do that to you. Gave you all this attention, acted like they were only committing to you. They were being serious to you. If they weren't committing to you, like they were only seeing you, only talking to you. But then I feel there was some kind of Queen of Swords they turned their back on you towards. Because I don't think you're the Queen of Swords. So for a lot of you, they lied to you about a person, like, oh, I have no interest in them, or oh, I would never be with them, or something like that. And then they actually ended up doing that. So beliefs in reverse. Wow, the Moon. I think they played a lot of mind games with you. Eight of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. They fed you this reality that, like, oh, we'd eventually get to this point. We'd eventually be in a relationship. You should trust me. I think they made you trust them where you had so much faith at one point. Like, oh my God, okay, they're really changing. They're working on themselves. They really made you believe a lot. And I don't like that. This is somebody that really played a lot of mind games. What are their intentions with you? Hierophant reversed. It's the energy I was getting. Somebody non-traditional. Eight of Cups reversed. Four of Pentacles. Six of Wands reversed. Well, they don't want you to move on. So they're coming back. They want you to be committing to them, but they don't want to commit to you. It's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Yeah, this person wants to come back after a separation. They want you to be loyal to them. They're still holding on to you, but they don't really want to treat you the way that they should. Or it's like they're just too stubborn to make any changes. Hey, baby XO. How do you feel for this person? Okay, you feel like you need to focus on yourself. Yeah, that it was a mistake getting involved with this person. You feel like you need to work on your self-care. You're trying to find your soul here. And a lot of you feel like a victim. A lot of you feel like a victim. You made a mistake in this connection, getting involved. You lost yourself. For a lot of you, you feel like you lost yourself. You lost your soul. You lost who you were because of this person, which I don't blame you. You feel like you were deceived so much that it's like, I don't even know what's real. I don't even know what is happening. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you feel like you have to disconnect from the soul tie and you have to find yourself. Like, out of this connection, you have to choose you, basically. Okay. Hey, NECA. So this is bad. I don't like when this kind of stuff comes out. It's like somebody that just filled your head with so much delusion that you don't know what was even real. Or you don't even know what to believe. Like, is this person's name even the real name? Like, I don't know. Like, unless you see their ID or you see something about them, it's like, I don't know if their name's even Bob, because they lied to me so many times. I don't even know their real age. Maybe they're lying about their age. Maybe they're lying about their ethnicity. Maybe they're lying about where they're from. It's like everything's a lie. That's how you feel. And I think a lot of you had a wake-up call during the summer, where you're seeing a lot of things clearly now. Like, wow, I was so blindsided, Okay, I know that we have a soul connection, and I'm scared you will reject me. So they want to come back. They know you guys have a soul connection, but this person did a number on you bad. And they have to get out of this mindset of, I don't want to commit, or we have too many differences. If they want to be with you, they're willing to work on that, So a lot of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I even said that in the beginning. I'm shocked this wasn't the first card that came out, honestly, because I was getting strong Taurus energy off that. Could be a Cancer as well, another Leo, a Capricorn, Pisces. Just not a good energy. It's not good when the devil comes out, because that's a very controlling, manipulative person. So hopefully you guys are working on yourself and out of that. All right, 3455. Okay, what we got for Virgo? All right, Virgo, who's coming towards you this week? Oh, you're welcome. Somebody that doesn't want to argue with you. They don't want any kind of obstacles. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Okay, so maybe this person realizes that they get kind of angry, argumentative. Somebody that doesn't want any kind of drama, obstacles anymore. Wow, they've done self-reflecting. This is somebody that's took a look in the mirror. Okay. Every time I see this card, I think of that one Korn album, Take a Look in the Mirror. I'm a big Korn fan. I love Korn. So I don't know, maybe this person, they like rock music. I don't know. But I'm getting that, like a lot of dark energy. So maybe they like rock music or, like heavy metal. This person wants to reach out to you. This person, yeah, they've realized their flaws. They're mirroring their self here. This person realizes you are their wish fulfillment, or they know what makes them happy. Yeah, they're going to contact you. This person, I got 2 cards about communication. They are going to reach out to you this week. So, yeah. This is somebody going through a transformation. I just saw the Death card. A positive transformation. They're taking a look into themselves and realizing what needs to change. And if there was some kind of upheaval, I don't think they want to fight with you anymore. 3 of Wands reversed. The 10 of Wands reversed. The 6 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's an energy of fighting with you. Where did that really get us? That maybe we should kind of, reciprocate, or maybe I should make more of an effort in this connection. So this is somebody that I think they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to have the disagreements. They don't want the energy to be so heavy between the two of you. So this is somebody that's like, I don't want to lose out on this relationship, this connection. And, if it's for selfish reasons, like if I didn't want to give in or I didn't want to put in the work, I want to change that. So this is somebody, I like their energy. It's somebody that they are realizing what the problem is, how maybe they were the problem. They took a look in the mirror. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. The Temperance. They're undergoing some healing here. 6 of Wands reversed. 4 of Pentacles. I think it hasn't been easy for this person. Yeah. 7 of Swords. They realize that they're at fault. Why the relationship isn't working or what the problem is. It's because they're stubborn, somebody unwilling to change. They didn't put in the work. I think they are going through a lot of healing and they're having a rude awakening. Okay. They're taking a look in the mirror and they realize you are their wish fulfillment and they see their flaws. Yeah. 4 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The 10 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they want to come back together and work on this relationship. This is somebody that's like, no wonder you don't want me. Like I wouldn't want me either. So it's an energy of no wonder you don't want to commit to me. No wonder you don't want to be with me, because I wouldn't want to be with somebody like me either. Now, they could be a little too hard on themselves right now. They could be, really picking themselves apart and feeling negative, feeling just not good enough at all, which I hope not. But that might be part of the healing journey. Maybe they have to really look at, the damage they've caused and what they've done to people and, old patterns, behaviors that are just not working anymore. Yeah. I think they are, wanting to come back and resolve this relationship. What are their intentions with Virgo? Wanting to give you something solid. Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Strength in reversed, Knight of Swords. They're coming in with more clear communication. For a lot of you, they're going to be more vulnerable, more open, more vulnerable, more transparent. They're being, I feel like, spiritually guided towards this connection to do better. Okay. So yeah, for a lot of you, they realize that's what they're at fault at, is not by being, not being honest with you, not being transparent, maybe like withholding information, not really telling you what's going on. This is somebody that's going to be more, open with you. How do you feel about this person? Hey, Redbeard. How do you feel about this person? Wow, a lot of you see a family with them, or you want a family. Yeah, you want to nurture this connection. So a lot of you, Virgo, like you want this person, you want to see things improve, but they need to put in more effort. They need to put in the stability. Okay, you're always on my mind. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. So maybe that was a problem in the past. Maybe they had to completely cut ties with somebody in the past. I want to treat you the way you deserve, and I'm holding on to the memories of us. So some of you, that could be it with the 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, both in reverse. Maybe they were giving still to a karmic or to a past person, maybe energetically attached to them. I think they need to let that person go, but also I think they are realizing, like, this doesn't serve me by holding on to this energy. And they realize you are their wish fulfillment. And they see why you're upset, why you're angry, why you don't trust them, why there's trust issues. For a lot of you, it's a separation or there's some kind of problem in your relationship. I got Gemini, Leo, Pisces. Could be a Virgo, Sagittarius. Okay. But they're willing to overcome the issues. All right, Libra, 4054. All right, what's going on with Libra? Who's coming towards you? Somebody broken. I feel shattered about the situation. There's unfinished business, okay? We still have things to resolve and discuss. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Yeah, this is somebody that maybe they don't tell you they miss you or they just ignore it. Hey, Echo. Okay, somebody that's not healing though. So they are still kind of broken. Phoenix, they want to rekindle. They want a new beginning with you, but they haven't done the healing. So that's not good. Yeah, this is somebody that's not in an abundant energy. They're not thinking very positively. They're thinking kind of negative, like a victim mentality is kind of what I'm seeing here. This person wants to give you a new beginning here. They want to take action towards you. They know that they need to apologize. So Jupiter, it could be a fire sign, could be a Sag. So they are upset how things ended. Yeah, I'm getting a fire sign. They know that you guys have unfinished business, but their ego got in the way. I think they're going to reach out to you because they can't hold back any longer. Yeah, they've been ignoring you, not in communication. And I think it's killing them. I think they just want to clear the air. Yeah, they're in their head about this. Okay. Yeah, the Sun. This is somebody that wants to see better days in the connection. They don't want to be depressed and upset anymore. And I think they've held back with the ego card. I think they've held back a lot of their feelings or what's been going on. And I think they don't want to do that anymore. They realize the more that I push the situation off, the more that I ignore it, it's not going to improve. Because this is somebody that wants to rekindle and have a positive mindset. Hey, Jean. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Kelvin. Okay, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to have a fresh new beginning. They want to start over completely, but it starts with them communicating with you, having a conversation, being vulnerable. Okay, this person does see a future with you. They do see you as an investment in their life. They do care about you. But I think they weren't showing you gratitude in the past is what the problem was. Yeah, for a lot of you, they're very in and out with you. Yeah, they didn't appreciate you in the past. And now they're learning this lesson here about appreciating you. Yeah, it's like they took you for granted. They took your love for granted in the past. Some of you, they maybe used you to get over somebody else, used you to heal from another connection. Hey, Mitzi. And yeah, they realize they can't do that. You are the better option. You're the Empress here. So I think they used you. Okay. I think they used you to get over somebody else, or they were still dealing with a third party or something like that. And I think they underestimated how important you are to them, how much they care about you. And this person had a rude awakening. Okay. A lot of you a spiritual awakening here. They realize that you are the person they want to be with, and they really took you for granted, and that you have done more wonders in their life than what, they've told you. Yeah. A lot of you were meant to be in their life. It was just the wrong timing. Cancer is done. Yes, Cancer's at 21 minutes. What are their intentions? They don't want to be toxic anymore. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody not wanting to be risky in this connection. Some of you, yeah, they put you in a third party with a Queen of Pentacles reverse. They don't want to go back to that person anymore. Yeah, they don't want to keep juggling you anymore because they realize that's what the problem is. Some of you, they were dealing with an Aries or a Capricorn. They don't want to go back to that person anymore. So if they put you in a third party with another female, because I'm getting you guys are the Empress, and then they chose either an ex or they kept going back to a karmic for some of you. They kept going back to this person. They don't want to do that any longer. Okay, they realize that was a mistake. Keep fixing things, maybe with a damaged relationship, or it's just going to remain the same with that person. So why should they reconcile? Okay. How do you feel about this person, Libra? You don't know if you should be open to this because you don't know. Some of you, if they have addictions or if they still are with this toxic person, maybe you feel like this isn't somebody you should be open to or you should give to. Because a lot of you maybe are ready for a family or a serious relationship. And maybe you feel like this person's not going to be able to give you that. Or something like serious is more on your mind than this connection that might be just kind of inconsistent fun. What they would say is that they have been working on themselves. And that's all they want to say. So, I mean, I do believe that with the devil in reverse, the fool in reverse, they are taking accountability. They are seeing what the problems are and what they need to not do anymore. Okay. So yeah, a lot of you, they could have been wrapped up in a third party and there's unfinished business between you guys. Somebody that didn't take you for granted, somebody that took you for granted. They didn't appreciate you. Now they want to come back. Okay. But they could have been dealing with a third party. I've repeated threes here. Okay, I have 3, 3, 3, 3 with the 3 of Swords reversed, the Empress number 3. Okay, 3 of Wands reversed, and what was the other one? I saw another one. 3 of Wands reversed, and okay, now I don't see it. Maybe 3, 3, 3. Maybe there's only 1 3. Yeah, there could have just been 1 3. But I'm definitely seeing here, this is somebody that put you in a third party since I got repeated 3s. Could be dealing with a Taurus. I have Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Leo. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. Could be any sign, though. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, 4714. Get some more coffee. All right, who's coming towards you? Ooh, somebody with hidden motives. Okay, well, they want to fix your connection. They want to mend things. I think they don't want to wait on timing anymore. Maybe they're afraid that, it's going to be too late if they don't contact you. So somebody that doesn't want to wait. They want to fix things. They're looking at your pictures. They're missing you. This is somebody that's trying to not self-sabotage anymore. But they could have been wearing a mask. I did see the mask card. Hey, D-Love. Okay, somebody that wants to be open to this. But with change in reverse, I think they know they have to change. And maybe they're unwilling to change right now or to let something go. Okay? Maybe some of you, they're not wanting to let go of the past. Or they're still holding on to the past. They need to free from that. They need to change from the past. So let's see. I think they want to give to this. This is somebody that wants to come back. They miss you. So why mending and time in reverse? Now I'm getting that song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. 8 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. 4 of Wands reverse and the Judgment. Yeah. This is somebody wanting to swoop back up in your energy. Somebody that you're not on good terms with. Some of you, it's another Scorpio or a Sag. Some of you, it is too late. Some of you, this person, they keep doing the same thing over and over. And it's like a broken record. It's like they're not going to change. This is somebody that, maybe you don't want them back into your life. Because they're looking at your photos. They're thinking about you, wanting to return. Yeah, 6 of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles in the World. A lot of you, it could be too late because I'm getting with the Queen of Pentacles in the World. Some of you, either you have kids together. If it's not children, it's like a past person thinking about you, but it's way too late. Because of the Queen of Pentacles in the World, you guys maybe don't even want to talk to this person. I'll see how you feel in a minute, but it looks like you've really evolved. You've changed since this person's been in your life. And it doesn't look like they've changed. For a lot of you, they haven't changed. And they're the same player. They're the same person they were before. Okay. Now they're open to this connection, but they don't want to change. Yeah, Page of Wands. Still in the same mindset. Some of you, it's a Sag. Temperance in reverse. The Fool. Three of Swords. I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm open to another opportunity with you. Yeah, I'm wanting to have something here with you, but I don't want to change. I don't want to work on myself. I don't want to heal. I'm just going to break your heart again. You know, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, well, you know, I'm open to seeing where this goes. You know, maybe they have a fresh perspective, or they think, oh, well, it's going to change this time, but I'm not going to change. But the situation will get better, but I don't have to change for this to happen. Yeah, it's like I don't have to give shit. You know, it's like I'm free and available. This could be somebody that just thinks highly of themselves, that they're God's gift to women. You know, like, who wouldn't want me? You know, I don't have to change for nothing, but just being in my presence is amazing, you know, or you should be lucky that I'm talking to you. It's kind of the energy I'm getting from this person. Like, you should be glad I'm giving you another chance, but I don't want to change. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's a very cocky, arrogant person that's not wanting to change. You know, just you having contact with them is amazing. They're just going to break your heart again. What are their intentions? I would say just run for the hills, block this person, fuck them, you know? Well, no, literally don't fuck them. Their intentions, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Don't waste your time. Because, yeah, this person, that they don't see your side of things. They're unwilling to change. For a lot of you, they just don't want to do better in the connection because they don't care. And what you should do, I think you should just let this person go and stop feeding into it. Stop giving time to it. Because with the Two of Wands and the Hierophant, I feel like there's somebody better. Okay? I think there's somebody better that you are going to commit to and be in a relationship. Because you are showing up in a different energy. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles in the world, which is telling me that you've done a lot of healing, a lot of change in your life. You are transforming, and you don't need this lower dimensional person. Yeah, how you feel is that you need to put up boundaries. Because you see the reality with fantasy in reverse. You see things clearly for what it is. Yeah, this person's shallow and empty. They're basically just a shallow, empty person. A lot of you feel like they come back when they're bored or they have no other options, which is sad. I mean, a lot of you just feel they're just going to cause you to overthink. You maybe at one point you wanted a relationship with them. Yeah, but yeah, you feel like you shouldn't receive it. You shouldn't be open to it. You shouldn't give them anything because they're not deserving. Maybe you even feel like they're just a very shallow, ungrateful person, which is the energy I'm getting. Six of Pentacles reverse. That's the energy of somebody thinking they just come in and out of your life with nothing to give you, nothing to offer. Just like I said, just I'm the present. I'm the gift here. You know, that's the energy. Somebody just coming in and out of your life. You know, I don't like that. And it's like, just me being in your life is the gift. I don't have to give you nothing. I don't have to do shit. Just me talking to you and being in your presence and in your vicinity. I'm the gift. Just looking at my beautiful face is the gift. Or just whatever. I don't like that. Hey, Tina. So it's a very cocky, arrogant person. And I don't think they're ever going to change. And they're God's gift to women. They're like a Casanova. They're the person that you'll see at the bar, the same bar for 10 years, just picking up younger women. Oh, look at me. I'm a stud muffin. You know, that's the person that they are. Just they think they're God's gift to women. They're the hot shit at the bar. They're going to be 40-year-old man picking up 20-year-old women. And they're just going to stand there in the same pose with a little toothpick in their mouth and what's up, baby? You know, that's who they are. Okay, I should have fought for you. Well, you're not. I want to make things right. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Okay. So I'm not trying to like demean anybody, but I know those kind of guys. You know, they don't want to change. They're God's gift to women. Just being around them isn't, you know, that's the gift. Just them being near you and even acknowledging you and talking to you. That's the gift that they're giving you, you know, which if that's what they're given, no, no, thank you. All right. Like, that's cool. I don't need an STD. Thank you. You know. Night at the Roxbury. Yeah, exactly. Like that. Yeah. Just think they're God's gift to women. Some of you, it's a Taurus. I don't think so, though. I feel like you're evolving, and you guys could be maybe even marrying a Taurus or somebody in that level, somebody that's because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. I don't think you're going to marry somebody like this. You know what I mean? So some of you, it's a fire sign. I'm getting strong Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be another Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. All right, 55-28. I mean, women are like that too. I'm just talking about like it's a masculine in your energy. But yeah, I know women like that too. But I'm just saying, like, from that perspective, I know people like that. Ooh, okay. That might be going somewhere, Chelsea. All right, Sag, who's in your energy? Who's in your energy? Who's coming towards you? Somebody wants forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Okay. This person's having a hard time forgiving themselves, maybe. Wow, this person wants marriage with you. They see you as their person. And you guys are in separation. So it's somebody you're not talking to. You're in separation. They want an apology. Or not, they don't want an apology. They want to apologize to you. My bad. Somebody that wants to apologize to you. And they're looking at your pictures or missing you. Every time I see that picture, I think of the song Picture by Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock. So maybe that's a song that kind of makes you think of this person. This person is having a rebirth. Wow, this could be happening now with winter. So maybe this person is going through some kind of, they're repenting or they're wanting to do better in the connection with themselves. This could be happening now. This is somebody that knows they need to change. So maybe they didn't change in the past. Yeah, for a lot of you, they are rediscovering themselves or they're learning something new about themselves. All right, let's see. Why forgiveness? Why are they wanting your forgiveness? Wow, Magician. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Wands reverse. They want to have a new beginning with you. This is somebody that wants to start completely over. This is somebody, I think, they realize your worth and how much you mean to them. So you guys have had a complete ending. Okay, maybe this has been finalized, closed out for a long time. This is somebody that knows that you are worth giving to. You are the person they want to commit. And maybe during the separation, they're having a new way of thinking, or they've maybe this is maybe somebody that has like over evaluated the situation. And they are realizing during the separation how much value you brought to their life or how much they really care about you. Yeah, Four of Wands. This is somebody that wants to be married to you. Knight of Wands reversed, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords reversed. And I feel like they never gave you this. And there was some kind of, separation because, Eight of Pentacles reversed because of no commitment. And this person has had a time to realize here, Seven of Pentacles, a Hermit, I want to be married to Sag, or I do see a future relationship commitment to Sag is what I'm seeing. So they've had time to, realize what they want with you. They are going through some kind of awakening, some kind of rebirth. And they want to have a new beginning. They are manifesting you in. They're wanting to have some kind of fresh start. And for a lot of you, they want this fresh start to end in a serious relationship, even marriage. So why rebirth? So this could be happening now because we're in winter. Queen of Swords reversed. Page of Cups in reversed. Four of Swords, yeah. Hierophant. They're having a major wake-up call. Six of Cups, Ace of Swords. Justice in reverse. King of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. I'm getting the same repeated message that I've been getting, you guys, lately. This is somebody, maybe they put you in a third party because there's that Queen of Swords reversed again. They could have put you in a third party and betrayed you and acted like they wanted to commit and they never committed to you or never put in the time and energy with you, but they did with somebody else. And then now they're having a rude awakening that person wasn't deserving of them. And that you're the person that they want to marry, that they want to be with. Because now they're having this realization that the third party is not who they actually love, not who they want to be with. They're realizing their feelings for you and that they want to be with you. Yeah, you're their Ten of Cups. What are their intentions with Sag? It's the same message I keep getting. They want to be your spouse, the Emperor. The Death in reversed. Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that wants to be vulnerable with you and wants to heal things because they know that you have resentment, that you're upset with them. Because, I mean, especially if they act like they wanted to commit, but they never did and they went to somebody else, you know, this could have hurt you really bad. You could have been like, well, why didn't you fight for me? Why were you so quick to being with this person but not fighting for me? In this person, I think they're wanting to come back. They're wanting to revive this connection, and they're wanting to be vulnerable with you. And I think they want to get, you know, the feelings back to where they used to be. Maybe afraid that you don't love them anymore. How do you feel, Sag, about this person? Chemistry in reversed. Conflict in reversed, and boundaries. So maybe you don't even know if you still have chemistry. So maybe you don't even know if there's still chemistry because there's been boundaries, maybe because of the third party. Maybe you haven't connected to them. You haven't spoken to them. So it's like, I don't even know if I still feel the same for them. Or maybe questioning, well, do we even ever have chemistry to begin with? Because if they're so quick to give up on me and throw in the towel and be with somebody else, they clearly never wanted me in the first place. So what would they say to Sag? I want to hold you. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So yeah, forgiveness came out twice here. So they want your forgiveness. Your energy is intoxicating. It's pulling me in. I'm in love with you. And the King of Cups, I feel like that's sincere. So yeah, this person's having a major awakening. How some of you, they got involved with a karmic person and that was not the person they want to be with. And they don't want to commit to that person or be like in a relationship seriously with them. Some of you, it's a Scorpio or a Leo. I have Libra, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. They could be a little bit older than you as well. Could be a Gemini. Yeah, some of you, they're a little bit older with the Emperor. You guys, there could be an age difference. Okay. All right, Capricorn, who is coming towards you? Happy birthday. 102-23. Let me check the time real quick. Okay, it's not even 9 o'clock. We're good. Because I got plans at 11, so I got to make sure I'm off here by 9:40 so I can get ready. Ooh, we got a player. Aw. You're welcome, Tina. Okay, damage. We are both hurting from this. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Chaser in reversed. So you guys are both hurting from this situation. Could have been some kind of soul contract. Okay, healing heart. Wow. And then devotion, wedding rings, talking. There could have been talks of marriage or higher level of commitment. Some of you, the problem was maybe you both are damaged. Maybe you both came into this connection damaged. And you came into this connection to heal each other. Okay, because maybe you guys were dealing with toxic situations or you dealt with things like that in the past. Maybe you both needed healing. Okay, forming a relationship and rebirth. Yeah. So this could be somebody that came into your life and it was a purpose, the soul contract. The contract soul purpose was for you guys to heal from some kind of, toxic situation. Okay. Not with each other. I don't think you guys were toxic individually. I feel like you both separately dealt with toxic situations. Maybe you're both hesitant or kind of damaged to be involved in relationships, but it looks like this was a healing connection that had potential. Some of you, there's conflict and there's no communication between you. Maybe you guys are having some kind of issue right now. Yeah, somebody might have walked away from the other person. Oh, hey, Mina. Hey, Bernica. So why damage and soul contract here? 5 of Wands reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Wands reversed and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like this was a new connection. And maybe it's triggering somebody. 4 of Pentacles. Where somebody's getting triggered here. Somebody's like, I don't know if I want to be in this situation. I don't know if I want to give into this. I don't know if... Maybe it's starting to repeat. Maybe it looks like it's starting to repeat a past situation. You're like, I don't know if I want to give into this, if I want to deal with this. Because I do see the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you and this person might not be in contact right now. Maybe there was some kind of fight, disagreement. Maybe you feel like it was repeating something. Or maybe you feel triggered, like, I don't know if I can fully give to the situation. Maybe I'm unable to. Maybe I'm not ready. Because it looks like somebody jumped into this with like intentions of, oh, cool, let's see where this goes. No expectation. And then it like became something, and now somebody's scared. Okay, maybe somebody needs to heal. Like somebody is still like needing to heal, and that's the problem. Death. Yeah, this could be a transformational connection. The World. The Emperor in reverse. Knight of Swords. Empress in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Four of Wands. I think this connection came for a reason. But I think it maybe wasn't right timing, because a lot of you could have been dealing with other situations where you both needed to heal. Hey, Brittany. But I think it's going to eventually come back together. Like, you guys can't have a solid connection, but there are triggers here. Okay. And like, you both are undergoing some kind of change, transformation. This is a very deep reading. And I don't think you guys have past history. I think you guys are closing out cycles with other people and maybe didn't come into this connection the right way because you're still trying to work on yourselves. Yeah. Two of Pentacles reversed, Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. So I think, yeah, you guys are trying to remove something else from your life. You both were trying to remove other situations. I think you were, they were. Some of you guys could have been dealing with karmic, toxic people. And the problem is there was some kind of fight or disagreement because maybe you're afraid that, you know, history is going to repeat itself, or it's going to be the same thing over and over. Okay. What are their intentions? Yeah, this looks like a very triggering connection. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups and the High Priestess, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, there was some kind of trigger. Somebody got mad. Somebody got triggered about something. I see you guys wanting to talk things out. Like you and this person. I think you both spiritually want to overcome whatever's going on. I think you guys don't understand what's going on. Why are we so apprehensive? Why are we so scared? Why are we so... Somebody could have been more controlling in the beginning. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this person wants to come back to you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of twos in your reading. So there could have been choices, or maybe a change of direction, or because I'm seeing 2, 2, 2, 2. And I think the problem is maybe like not knowing what to do next. Hey, Nate. This person, it's like they're being guided to come back to you and make things right with you. But maybe they acted, so maybe they acted irresponsibly. Maybe they came off kind of possessive or controlling or whatever the case is. How do you feel for this person, Cappy? Elusive and reverse. Some of you feel like they showed their true colors. And you don't know if you want to, yeah, some of you don't know if you should connect to this person. Maybe they came off controlling and possessive, or they just did something that was a major turnoff. And your intuition's telling you to kind of abandon this right now until this person maybe heals or works on themselves. Because I did get that in your reading a couple of days ago, how this person got triggered by you because you seemed like a connection from the past or something like that. So maybe this person acted kind of shitty, or I don't know. They're on their way to you. Okay, so they want to make things right. I don't feel like I deserve you. I knew you were the one when I met you. So they could have been bringing their past baggage with damage. Some of you, they're damaged. And they brought their baggage and their problems that they haven't worked out into this connection. And it really caused like trust issues and issues. Okay. Because I feel like maybe this person did. Like maybe you both had damage, but they really had more damage. Maybe you were the healing person that came into their life. You're very loving, supportive. And then they were maybe not wanting to accept it, or they just came in like, you know, kind of taking advantage of the connection. And you guys both want to have something solid here, but healing needs to take place, or some kind of transformation. Some of you, they need to let go of something from the past, like some kind of third party. Okay. So could be a Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius. A lot of twos here. But I think you guys came together for a reason. There was some kind of lesson that was learned. Okay. Taurus, Libra, Aries. And that's weird. You're the Emperor and the Empress both in reversed. Could be an Aries. I think things started really fun, and then there was some kind of possessiveness that came in. Because the Fool to the Four of Pentacles, it's like jumping in and then, okay, now you're mine. Kind of like when you go fishing, it's like you're all excited to go fishing. You throw the thing in there, then you got the bait, you got the fish. Like, oh, this fish is mine. It's kind of what I'm getting for you. Like you were the person went fishing and found a big bass. I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat that later, one way or another. I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do Aquarius because that got kind of vulgar. Okay. It was funny because the songs about 69 came out for your week ahead. Anyways, 11038 for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Ooh, someone has liquid courage. Okay, somebody could be intoxicated. Be careful of that. Travel. You guys could be meeting somebody on vacation. Or like this is somebody that maybe they were on vacation or they were kind of distant from you. But then I got single in reverse. So I hope this person isn't involved. Okay, the Hammer in reversed. Healing Heart. So let me see. Ooh, Saturn and Divine Timing in reverse. Okay. Some of you, this person's coming towards you, but it's not the right timing. Some of you, they could be involved. Like they're in another relationship or they don't know if they want to be single. Okay, let me clarify. Because this person's acting kind of weird. Maybe you're going to get mixed signals from this person, Seven of Cups. Okay, like you don't know if they want to be in a relationship, what they want. This is just kind of aggravating. Maybe you want to commit to this person and they don't. Why liquid courage and travel here? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you, either you are on vacation and you're meeting this person. If you're not on vacation, it could be somebody, maybe they were on vacation or they've been distant, but they're coming back around. But like I said, I don't know if they're fully single. Okay. Because now with the Three of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, I don't know if they're fully single. I don't know if they're actually like still involved with somebody. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Star in reverse, they might be giving you mixed signals or putting a lot of faith into a situation. So, because it looks like they have no interest in wanting to work something out. They're just kind of there for the fun of it. Yeah, Emperor in reverse. Ugh. The Death. The Nine of Wands reverse. The Star in reverse. Yeah, for a lot of you, this person could be in another relationship. And they're coming towards you because maybe that relationship's ending and they want some kind of fun or they want to like flirt with you or something like that. Yeah, this is not right timing. Yeah, the timing is not right between the two of you. And you're showing up as an Empress. And they're treating you like this. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. They're unable to give you what it is you want. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is somebody, I don't think they're even single. I think they're involved with somebody else, like trying to step out of that relationship. And they could be causing some kind of karma for themselves with Saturn here. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I would not get involved with this person. I feel they're going to cause karma for themselves because they're not single and they're coming towards you in a flirtatious, fun way, but they're in another relationship. What are their intentions with Aquarius? Looking over their shoulder, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, putting you in a third party, Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. They have nothing to offer you. They have nothing to offer. And for a lot of you, they're just wanting to step out of the relationship they're already in, wanting to have some kind of fun with you, but I wouldn't get involved. How do you feel about this person? You're getting mixed signals. You feel like you're getting mixed signals. Well, if you feel like you're getting mixed signals, you probably are. You could feel like there's like blocked emotions or things are repressed. And a lot of you feel like this person's already kind of shown you who they are. Okay. But yeah, a lot of you, they're married. So maybe they're married or in a relationship they're just not happy in. They're in it for the wrong reasons, maybe for money or something like that. It could be an Aries for some of you, or a Scorpio. I want a future with you. I underestimated how important you are in my life. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I want to make things right. You're worth more to me than I let on. You're always on my mind. So maybe it's a past person wanting to come back and there's been distance or blockages between you, but I think it's confusing you. Like, why are they coming back now? You know, or because then I even got divine intervention in reverse. So it's not the right time. And that could end up causing karma if they're in another relationship. So yeah, somebody wanting to return, but I don't think they're single. Could be a Sag. I have Sag, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Could be any of those signs. Strong Virgo too, actually. Yeah, strong Virgo, Aries, Sag. Could be a Scorpio as well, or another Aquarius. Oh, you're welcome, Anae. All right, Pisces, and then we will do a collective after this as well. 11557. All right, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate it. Man, we have 126 on here. Wow. Okay, let's see. Who's coming towards Pisces? Oh, God, Anae, I'm sorry. Okay, neglected and reversed. So somebody that wants to come back into your life. When I think of neglected and reversed, I think of the Five of Pentacles. So it's somebody wanting to come back into your life, not wanting to neglect you. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So somebody that was distant from you, wanting to come back into your life, not wanting to disconnect. Yeah, you guys are separated. So somebody that is separated from you, not wanting to be separated any longer, but they're scared to come towards you. I saw poker face in reverse. So maybe they don't know what's going to happen, how you'll respond. I think this person doesn't want to sabotage anymore. And they have a decision to make. Okay. They have a decision to make here about coming towards you. They might have to be the one to approach you. Maybe that's the decision that they have to come to you. Ooh, the Devil and the Five of Cups. They feel you slipping from them. That's so weird. I just got a Marilyn Manson song in my head. And he's a Capricorn. So maybe it's a Capricorn. I just got this song. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Worm Boy or something, where it's like, he's like, I know I'm slipping away. So maybe they feel like they're slipping away from your life. Okay. And then he talks about, basically, it's like the song's about like a transformation and like look at them from themselves, where he's like, I know I am everything they said I was. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so crazy. So a lot of you Pisces, this person, they're everything that people said they were. So maybe you found some kind of reality out about them, or the truth. And like everything you heard about them was true. I am everything they said I was. And then he talks about going to heaven. Wait, if you went to heaven, you will wish you're in hell. So maybe this person maybe made you question, like, am I living in hell? Like, okay, I don't know. Okay, why neglected in reverse? That's so odd. Like, I haven't heard that song in years. It's called Worm Boy. It's on the one album that has Tourniquet on it. I don't remember the album name. Something Anthem or something. No, Antichrist Superstar. It's the Antichrist Superstar album. And the song's called Worm Boy. Okay. And he's like, if you get to heaven, you'll wish you're in hell. I know. I don't know why I just channeled that. But with the Devil, okay, that's crazy because Marilyn Manson's a Capricorn. So that kind of makes sense. Ten of Swords in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. They feel this person feels that they're slipping out of your life. Okay, the Ten of Swords reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, Ace of Pentacles, that you're moving on. Yeah, the Hermit reverse. This is somebody that feels like they're not on your path anymore. They're slipping away from you, that you are releasing and moving on from them. That's why I got that. Okay, because this is somebody that's been in maybe separation for quite some time with you, where maybe if you guys were separated at one point, you guys reconnected really quick. Like you didn't stay in separation this long. So maybe the separation is longer and that's why they feel they're slipping away. Why separation? Six of Wands. They feel that you don't care about the separation. Yeah. And they're still holding on to you. You're showing up as an Empress. They're holding on to you. Yeah, this is somebody that is unsatisfied that you're not with each other. Yeah, there was an ending, death. This is somebody that's not in your life right now. Maybe there's been a separation for a long time. They know that they have to come in and talk to you, and they feel they're slipping out of your life. Yeah, 3 of Wands. They know in order for this to be fixed, they have to be the one to heal it. 3 of Swords reverse. Yep. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Strength reverse. They're going to have to be strong. They're going to have to stop being weak in the situation. And if they want to fix this, they're going to have to be the one to approach you. Yeah, 2 of Wands, Page of Swords. They realize that. That's weird. And I got the 8 of Cups. So yeah, they feel like they're slipping out of your life. They feel that you're moving on. And they know that they have to approach you, basically. What are their intentions with Pisces? 6 of Swords. They want to come back and make things better. Yeah, they want to have a conversation and get some kind of clarity because they've been in their head about the situation. Yeah, I don't think they want you just for like sexual reasons. I think they really do want some kind of conversation with you. They want to know where they stand, their place in your life, okay? Because they feel like they're slipping away. How do you feel about them? You're at your breaking point. You're overwhelmed and you feel they are your soulmate. Yeah, you feel at your breaking point or at your wit's end because they are your soulmate and you don't know what to do. Basically. Yeah, you got a lot of mixed fit. A lot of you are unsure about what to do next because you feel them strongly. Okay, you're thinking of them, you miss them as well, but you really don't know what to do. And you're at your wit's end. You're like, I miss this person, but I don't want to put up with it. Hey, Alexi. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I'm in love with you, and you tame my demons. And I saw the devil earlier. So, yeah. So maybe there's a reason. Maybe this person's like in a dark place right now. Okay. Because I did see the 9 of Cups in reverse with the devil. For some of you, they're not in a good place emotionally or physically. They could be using substances. They could be doing something to kind of fill the void. Could be a Scorpio. They could be a little bit younger than you as well. I got Leo. I got Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces. Could be any sign, though. All right, let's go ahead and do a collective. Any sign intended. Whatever comes through. At 122.38. Let me finish. Wow, it's 9:11. That's the time on the clock. I was just checking to see what time it was. Wow, I'm doing really good on time. Okay, let's see. Hey, new week. Oh, you're welcome, kitty. Ooh, that card did a spin. Okay. Well, somebody's going to take a chance here as who this person is. There could be drama or upheaval with the two of you. This person doesn't want to lie to you anymore. Some of you, they're going to come in and tell you the truth because they don't want to lie. Okay, but it's going to cause a fight, or they know that. This is somebody that was not being committed to you. Engagement ring in reverse. They weren't being loyal or committed. They didn't make healthy choices. Some of you, they could have took a chance or a gamble on your connection. Yeah, this person was in the South Node energy. So this is somebody that is from the past, I feel. They weren't in a good vibration, a good place. And I think they're trying to get clarity about things as well. So let's see. I'm not going to do super chats today, but I can tomorrow and Wednesday. Sorry about this, guys. I just got plans in a little bit with my friend. So I got to get me and Braden ready to go. Because he don't go back to school until tomorrow. So today is his last day before he goes back. So we're going to go to the store, go thrifting and all that. So, oh, hey, Love Apples. Hey, Tosh. Why roll the dice in storm warning? The Hermit. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's an energy of I want to confront something. I want to be transparent. I want to, tell you the truth. So it's like they're wanting to apologize, wanting to take ownership of something that they did. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles reverse. So maybe they stepped out of the connection. Maybe they just took a gamble on the connection and didn't really do anything to improve it. It feels like somebody that does feel guilty about not committing to you, not giving you what you deserve. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Maybe they were in an energy of not really knowing what they wanted. Just saw the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe they wanted to remain single. Yeah, this is somebody that was trying to make a decision about commitment or who they wanted to commit. Maybe they were still needing to heal. Yeah, I think they gave you a lot of mixed signals about commitment, if they wanted to commit, if they didn't. And that could have definitely caused a separation. Some of you, they could have chose themselves and chose not to nurture the connection. Because it feels like somebody, maybe they lied about the connection and lied about why they weren't wanting to commit or something like that. Or weren't telling you the true, honest situation. This is somebody that was in a south energy, a south node energy. So they're holding on to the past, staying where they were comfortable. Yeah, Devil in reversed, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups in reversed. Even though they wanted to commit to you, even though they wanted to be with you, they were still in this negative mindset of, I just want to be single. Relationships are a lot of work. I just want to keep things no strings attached. But they wanted something with you. I think for a lot of you, you were the only person they wanted. Like they didn't want to be with other people. They acted like they were, but I don't think they wanted to be with other people. But they just didn't fight for the connection. They didn't commit to you like they should have. And I think this person wants to apologize about why they disconnected. Now, some of you, they also, with the South Node, they could have went towards somebody else. They could have disconnected from you to go to a third party or to somebody that was not good for them. What's their intentions with the collective? High Priestess reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, Death reversed, and the Page of Cups in reverse. I think they're wanting to come clean about why they were so hesitant to commit to you, to be with you. Yeah, 7 of Swords reversed, the King of Wands. I think for some of you, you intimidated this person. You intimidated them, and I think they weren't able to give you the love that you deserved. I think this person knew that you kind of triggered them, or there was something within them. If they did choose somebody else, they chose somebody that was kind of easier, or somebody that just kind of put up with stuff. And that's what it feels like. Maybe they lied about a commitment because they were going to involve with somebody else or something like that. How do you feel for this person, collective? You feel like they caused you pain. Yeah, because you were loyal to them and you feel like they caused you pain and you had to be cautious of their loyalty. And it caused you to feel overwhelmed. So yeah, a lot of you questioned if they were loyal to you. Kind of wondering if there was other people. I know that we have a soul connection. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So they want to see you again. And they want to have a deep conversation because they do feel bad about what they've done to you. So but some of you, they could have went back to a karmic or a person they were comfortable with. And it's because that person didn't expect them to change. That person was okay with where things were and you weren't. And they have a lot of healing to do, and they still do. Could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Sag, a Pisces, a Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo. Could be any sign. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got to get ready for the day. I will see you guys tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I'll be on Saturday as well for a weekend reading. Probably do a morning brew on Saturday. So with that being said, make sure to send me your members' questions. If you are a member, send me your members' reading for the week. So that way I get them all done throughout the week. If you want to join, it's not too late to join. I want to do some more videos for you guys probably tomorrow or Wednesday for the members. I want to add in more content, more videos, so you guys can have more stuff to watch that's updated. So, but I do have videos on the members community tab if you are a member. The only problem is it's from over a year ago. So, but I promise to get more stuff. All right, I'll see you guys later.